Mark 7, verses 15 and 16. Nothing outside a person can defile them by going into them. Rather, it is what comes out of a person that defiles them. If anyone has ears to hear, let him hear. Jesus teaches that sin and purity are matters of the heart, not merely external rules about food, customs, or rituals. Story 1, The Muddy Shoes. A man walks into a house with muddy shoes. The floor gets dirty, but the house itself remains strong. Later, another guest enters smiling, but he spreads gossip and anger. Soon the family inside begins to fight. Lesson: mud on the shoes can be cleaned. But harmful words coming from the mouth damage relationships and hearts. What goes into us may make us dirty for a moment, what comes out of us reveals who we truly are. Story 2, The Rotten Fruit Tree. A farmer sees a tree producing bitter fruit. He does not blame the rain or soil. Instead, he says, the problem is inside the tree. He treats the roots, and later the fruit becomes sweet. Lesson: Jesus says evil words, lies, pride, and hatred come from within, not from what we eat or touch. Change the heart, and behavior will change. Story 3, The Sharp Tongue. Two women eat the same meal. One speaks kindly and encourages others. The other uses the same mouth to criticize and humiliate. The food was the same, but the impact was different. Lesson: it's not the food that causes harm, but words, attitudes, and intentions that flow from the heart. If anyone has ears, let him hear. Jesus adds this line to say, this is not a small teaching. Pay attention. He invites us to self-examine. What words come out of my mouth? What thoughts guide my actions? What attitudes live in my heart? Life application. Jesus teaches, God is not impressed by external religion. God looks at internal transformation. True purity means clean heart, kind speech, loving actions. Story 4, The Contaminated Well. In a village, there was a well that supplied water to everyone. One day, people complained. The water tastes bad. Some villagers blamed the bucket, the rope, the cups. They cleaned everything outside, but the water was still bitter. Finally, an elder checked inside the well. He found a dead branch and dirt at the bottom. After removing it, the water became clean again. Lesson from Jesus' teaching. The bucket equals food, traditions, external actions. The water source equals the heart. What comes out of the well depends on what is inside it. A polluted heart produces polluted words and actions.